Hey, what's going on everybody? Frizzle84 here, and welcome back to another episode on Frizzle's World. Today we have, the other day actually, the Nether update just came out. And so we are gonna go explore some of the new Nether stuff. I've been really anxious to go get some of the new Netherite, Netherite tools, and you need to get Nether ancient debris, Netherite. I don't know. We're gonna do all the Nether stuff. Well, not all the Nether stuff, but we're gonna do a couple of the Nether things. Already went into the Nether just to make sure it regenerated properly and reloaded everything. I knew that it was going to generate in a crimson forest or whatever that red biome is, and I immediately forgot the golden helmet or any kind of golden gear, and so I had to go right back. And so I put item frames up. That comes off with a gold item so that I can remember to bring one with me to the Nether, since those new pig guys really don't like you if you're not wearing some piece of gold armor. So I already went in and set up our initial Nether portal. We're all the way down here towards the bottom of the world, down here at level 10. So what we're going to do is dig a tunnel to where we are going to have our stronghold portal, so that we can get to the end real quickly and not have to fly back and forth in the overworld. And then what we're going to do is we're going to blow up that tunnel with some TNT and see how much ancient debris we can get a hold of, so we can hopefully upgrade a bunch of our gear. It's supposed to be real rare though, so I don't know how quickly this is going to go. So let's get to digging, and we will see. Be careful. We will see what we find. And the main reason we're doing this so far down in the Nether, Blackstone. I like it. Or what is this stuff called? Yeah, Blackstone. I like this stuff. I'm looking forward to playing around with this. At any rate, the reason we're doing this so down low in the Nether is that since we already have to dig a tunnel to get to our stronghold, where the end portal is, I figure we might as well find some of this ancient debris while we're at it, and it spawns most frequently at about level 15 down in another. So we're going to dig our way over there, and along the way hopefully find some of this ancient debris so we can get the netherite. Also, since the netherrack is so weak against explosions, we can use beds and or TNT to blow it all up and make a tunnel to find more of the ancient debris. And I figure while we're at that, we'll build a big tunnel so that we can fly between the two portals really easily without having to dig out a tunnel. We can just blow it out instead. It'll be fun. It'll be kind of like mining, like blasting. Well, I was digging out a tunnel here to get over to where we're going to build a portal to get to the stronghold to get to the end. And I'm digging out a gravel area, and looks like we found our first piece of ancient debris. I plan on actually blowing this tunnel up with dynamite here in just a little bit, but I wanted to dig it out and get the path set up, and then I'll just set up a whole row of dynamite and blow everything up. And would you look at that, hasn't been too far and we found another piece. Looks like it's not going to be too rare after all. Alright, so we got the tunnel finished here that's going to lead to our portal for the stronghold, and on the way we found 4 ancient debris, which is kind of ridiculous considering how rare this is supposed to be, and that this is only like a maybe 300 block long tunnel. It just goes down here and then cuts over a little. That's it. So if we found that much, I don't think it's going to be an issue finding enough to throw on all of our gear here and upgrade it all, which is really cool. I think pretty soon we're going to have enough to upgrade all of our gear, which is great. All right, well, let's get our portal built. Now, when linking up Nether portals, you want to get your coordinates pretty much exact. In a world like this, when it's just going to be me, it's not super critical. But if you have a lot of portals, you know, if it's multiplayer or a lot of portals all in the same kind of area, you want to get your coordinates straight. There can also be issues with height differences. You know, if you're too high up in the world or too low down in the world, I've noticed some quirkiness with how the Nether portal works. So what we're gonna want to do is we've worked our general way to where the portal's gonna be, but we want to know exactly where. So we're gonna go back in the overworld to the stronghold to see what the coordinates are there, so we can get to the exact coordinates down here in the Nether. We are here at the end portal, and we just need to go over and get the coordinates of one of these blocks. It really doesn't matter which one. Any of them would be close enough. So we'll get it right here. Negative 1320 by 1370. We will screenshot that so we don't have to worry about it later. Alternatively, we could use one of this handy dandy little, I don't know, what is it? This data pack or whatever I put on here. And it is use this command. Where'd it go? There it is. Use this command here to get your coordinates. So if I want to know what that's going to be in the nether, I type that in and it tells me negative 165, 171. Or alternatively, I can take that number we had this over here, this negative 1320, 1371, and we can, you just divide that by 8 and that should give us the same coordinates. And now we can go into the nether and build a new portal in the nether to link up to this one. That way we don't have to fly all the way in the overworld here between the two. All right, now that we know those coordinates in the nether, it looks like our exact coordinates are going to be negative 165, 171. And it doesn't matter what y height we're going to be at. It just matters what the x and z are. Here, if I can show you here. So the x number, the negative 165, and then the z number that, well, you can't see there. This middle one doesn't really matter at all. And so, like I said, we're looking for negative 165, which is, we're already walking on 165. And then 171 is going to be right here, this block. Whoop, that block right there. 165, 171. And we should be able to light this up, and hopefully, if we have done this correctly, okay, get it lit up, so that's a good sign to begin with. And if we go through here, it should take us to the stronghold at the end. For the end. Yep, this is our end portal. This is our nether portal at the end portal. Great, worked out. Okay, now that we got that worked out and linked up properly, whoops, that's the wrong way. Now, let's blow some stuff up. We'll find some more ancient debris. And we hopefully see how much of our gear we can upgrade. All right, we got one of our tunnels dug here and a whole bunch of TNT laid out in it. I decided TNT is going to be easier than beds. I don't want to be sitting there blowing myself up the whole time. This I can lay out. It'll trigger all down a line and basically blow a tunnel for me. So let's light this sucker off and see what happens here. Oh, wow. That was cool. Not. Okay, let's blow this next one. I hope I didn't place them all too far apart. There we go. Naturally, we run into a whole chunk of lava right away. But there we go, blasting our tunnel away. In my testing, it usually didn't do a whole lot more than a few at a time anyway, so we'll just plug away down this tunnel here, blowing up blowing up all this nether rack, and see how much ancient debris we can find. Hopefully we don't run across too much lava, because it's going to be annoying to have to clear all this junk out. All right, let's see what this next one does. Bam! And... bam! Oh, there, we found some. Look at that. It didn't go very far, but hey, whoa, did we find a bunch? Oh my god. Wow. That's what? It's not supposed to come in veins that large. What? Holy, hold on. Go away, lava. Of course, it's going to take all our light away once it goes away. Oh, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. What? I'm just so surprised by all this stuff. What the? Hey, here, what chunks are we in here? Because it's only... excuse me, I keep hiccuping. So it's only supposed to generate, like, on average, like 1.6 blocks per chunk. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 just in this chunk, and this other one spawned just outside in this chunk. Wow, this is amazing. Wow, that's just, wow. Man, let's mine this stuff up here, see if there's any more. You know what's cool about this too, mining it? You don't have to worry about lava blow it like you do with diamonds. You know, diamonds, if there's lava blow it, it's just gonna... Goodbye diamonds. You know, if you're not careful, that's why you always want to mine out below them. But this stuff will float in lava. It's awesome. But just like diamonds, you want to check around it because sometimes it'll generate in a way like how we had those two. I picked all these up, right? Yeah, 5. You saw those two. Sometimes there'll be one like over and up in the blocks because of the way they generate. So just again, like diamonds, you want to like break all the blocks around it. Let's get rid of these stupid grid lines. I want to break all the blocks around it to see, you know, if there's any more. This is excessive. We don't have to do this much, especially since we just found so much in one spot. It's highly unlikely to find any more. Holy, that was amazing. That was amazing. Let's blow some more up. Boom! Oh, that hit me a little bit. Like I said, it doesn't go that far, but it gives us an opportunity to clear this up. And I like to pick up the blocks. You know, I don't like wasting blocks, so I'm a hoarder. You know, it just occurred to me that I haven't really shown you guys where we're at in the Nether, or rather what the Nether looks like right now. Now that's updated. You saw the old one briefly, but we didn't do too much in it because we knew we weren't gonna play in it very long. Yeah, and I didn't show you much here. Maybe a glimpse around, but not too much. But to tell you the truth, I'm a little bit scared. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can kill you, especially in this red area. There's those hoglin things or whatever they're called, and they're mean. They're mean and they hit hard. But this is where we're at. The portal originally generated way up there on that platform, but flew down here and then dug down. Let me mark this off with torches so I don't get lost. And flew down here and dug down, and we're going to make our paths underneath to increase our chances of finding that nether, right? No, ancient debris. Finding the ancient debris. But we're right here in the red area, in the crimson forest biome, or whatever it's called, with these guys. And we got some striders over here, big lava lake. This lava lake originally was sort of here. And we can fly around. We got some other waste areas over here. And if we fly the opposite direction, this way, we have the soul blue fire biome, the soul soil biome. I think that's what it's soul valley, soul soil valley biome, whatever that thing is called. We have that one there. The tunnel we're digging is going to be off in that direction, with more of that soul soil biome, and there's another fortress over that way with a sort of pathway that looks really good for building a farm in. If we want to build one over there, looks like it has a good placement in that soil valley biome, whatever that thing's called, and a lot less spawns there, so we won't have to do as much spawn proofing around it to make it more efficient. So that'll be one of the things we do here pretty soon in the Nether, although we might build a gold farm up on top of the Nether. Want to get up there with the new mechanics of portals. You can build a portal in the overworld that will link up on the top of the Nether, which is really, really cool. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, just wanted to show you around what we had a little bit up here. I haven't explored a whole lot. I just know we have that stuff that direction, and I think there's one of the blue crimson warped forest, whatever that thing's called, the blue forest thing. There's one, I think, over in that direction somewhere. You know, in fact, let's just see about flying off in that direction and see if we can't find it. That'd be kind of cool to find it. Oh, yep, we're right here. Jeez, I didn't have to go far to find that. Right here is the crimson. What do they call it? We can look this up and see what they actually call it. Warped forest. Just called the warped forest. And then this is the crimson nalium. That's what it is. Well, at any rate, just wanted to show you guys that real quick, that what kind of stuff we have around us in the Nether. And we're going to get back to blowing up our tunnels there and seeing how much more ancient debris we can find. Alrighty, we got our tunnel all blasted out all the way down to the portal, to the stronghold, and to get to the end. I went a little nuts with it. I noticed a lot of the TNT like to go down to bedrock level, so I just decided to blast it all out. This is about 4 passes through, you know, two levels and 2 side-by-side rows, basically, to blast out this tunnel here. And then there's these huge blocks of lava that I had to clear out. That really sucked. But we got this all blasted out. I wanted to go, I figured I might as well go down to bedrock because it reduces the spawns. I'm getting these guys everywhere down in here. Makes it real hard to open up a chest or mine any gold or anything. So this will reduce the spawns down here because, you know, mobs can't spawn on bedrock. And then we'll build a nice tunnel, you know, make it nice looking and everything, and slab it up so there won't be any spawns on the inside. But just having this to fly through and get to the end is going to be real convenient, so we don't have to run and deal with anything. In these end areas, I slabbed up as well with this black stone. I slabbed these up because on the other end, it's one of those crimson forest biomes, and those pig hoglin things or whatever kept spawning, and they're mean. Holy cow, they're mean. So I slabbed it all up over there too to prevent them from spawning. I didn't find a ton of ancient debris in here while I blasted this out. I found a good amount. No veins like we found in that first segment of blasting. But if we go in here after all the blasting, I think we have 35 pieces. Don't know. Let's go look. Bam. And yeah, 35 ancient debris. That's going to be enough to turn into netherite. I don't know what you call it, netheritize. I guess that's what we'll say. We'll say netheritize all these items here. So all of my tools that I mainly carry on me, plus the helmet and the armor that we're going to be wearing. And then we'll have a little extra. Eventually, you know, of course, we'll turn everything into netherite. And in fact, what am I doing? Let's just do that right now to the tools that we've got. We'll go in here to our blast furnace because this blasts things into smelterinos. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a blast furnace. It goes faster. Netherite scrap. This is our first netherite scrap here, guys. This is our first netherite scrap. Oh my god. Oh, we need a special table to do this too, don't we? Hang on a minute. I gotta figure out what that's supposed to be. Okay, we need a smithing table. That requires iron. And then we need wood. Wood. There we go. That'll do. Smithing table. Here we go. Let's see what this does for us. Oh yeah, we need we need to do more for this. We need some gold. Okay, we need to craft this into netherite ingots. 8 netherite ingots. Oh, that's almost enough to make a block. Later on, we can do that. Okay, and now we will do our first upgrade. So we'll do silky smooth here, our pickaxe. Wow, look at this. There we go. There's our first netherite tool. First netherite anything. Okay, let's do the other stuff here. The helmet. These helmets are kind of cool looking too. And bam, and bam, and bam. We are set up with our netherite tools and armor for the moment. So the netherite's supposed to be faster too. Faster at mining, more durable. Yeah, we got a over 2,000 durability instead of like 1,500 or whatever it was. And then let's put on this armor. Let's see what we look like with this stuff on. Ooh, yeah, look at that helmet. Purpley and shiny and that's cool looking. Heard somebody compare it to Magneto's helmet, and that's kind of true. It looks like Magneto's helmet. This is pretty cool stuff. Well, I'm looking forward to this. I like it. I like it. Oh, and this sword ought to be stronger. The pickaxe and axe and everything is stronger. Oh, this is cool. I never thought we'd see a day where we had a better than diamond gear. This is really cool. Well, at any rate, I think I'm going to call an episode for today, guys. We accomplished everything I really wanted to do. We got our tunnel dug to get to the end portal really easily, so we can, you know, still mend these things when they wear down, which that's something else they changed in this snapshot, is the way XP goes into mending items a lot easier to deal with now, which is really cool. It makes it a lot easier to do. But appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.